Okay, so you finally decided to come to Korea as an English teacher, and now you're in the process of getting your visa documents ready, but you're not entirely sure what documents you need. So,
look no further, because we have the answers in this video.
Yep.
Anyways.
Okay, so right into it. The first thing you need a photocopy, important, photocopied version of your diploma. And it needs to be notarized by a lawyer. So you need at least one photocopy. And for Canada, we also needed to bring our transcripts. My recruiter told me to get my transcripts, so I needed a notarized photocopy of my degree and my transcript. And Kia?
In America, you also need a photocopy. But depending on the state, I know at least for Washington State, you send it to your State Department and they put a notarized seal on it and send it back to you.
Yeah, that's easier. I had to find lawyers. Okay, number two.
Number two is your FBI, background check.
Okay, and in the States you need FBI.
Yes.
And in Canada we need an RCMP background check. It needs to include fingerprint and your picture. So you can go to a private company that'll do that, and they'll send the digital fingerprints and take your picture and send it to the RCMP for you, and then they'll mail it to you in 10 to 15 business days. And in America,
you can do the same thing. You can go to a private company and get your electronic prints done. I recommend you do that, because if you send your paper prints, it can take up to 6 months to get your FBI background check. So if you can find a private company to do your electric prints, and once you get your background check from the FBI, you have to send it back to the State Department in Washington, D.C. for them to put a seal on it, and then you're ready to go.
Yes, we also need to have ours notarized. So for your background check, it can't be older than 6 months when applying for your visa. If it's past 6 months, you need to redo it. So don't wait too long to get it. But make sure
you give yourself enough time.
Yeah, for when you're applying.
Right.
So don't get it in January then apply in June, because you're probably gonna have to redo it.
Yeah.
And then third, we need to get 5 passport-sized photos. At least 5. So you need it for your resume, your ARC, your visa, and your health check. So you need at least 5 passport-sized photos. And after that, we need our resume.
Yes. Now, there isn't really much difference between a Korean resume and an Western style resume. I forget you're Canadian. Western style resume. The only 2 major differences are, on the front page, there needs to be a photo of you. And at the very top, you need to include important stats about you.
Name, phone number, marital status.
Skype ID, maybe.
Oh, Skype ID, email. And other than that, and relevant information towards teaching. And then after resume, you need to make sure you fill out your visa application form. And for me in Canada, I had to fill out a health check form. Did you have to fill one out?
No, we didn't have to.
Okay, so we had to fill out I don't know. I think in Canada we had to do it, but maybe it was just my recruiter making me fill one out, so we can get it done for the schools already. But we had to fill out a health check form as well. So let's do a rundown of what they need.
Okay.
So number 1, a notarized photocopy.
Don't send your original degree.
Don't send your original degree. A notarized photocopy of your degree. And if it's in Latin, it needs to be translated.
Yes.
And we need to have number 2, a notarized...
Oh, don't forget, in Canada, you also need a copy of your transcripts.
I also need to bring my transcripts. Okay, and then number 2, notarized criminal background check. For Canada, it's with the RCMP and with a photo. And America...
FBI, and it has to have a seal from the State Department.
And no photos needed.
No photo needed.
Number 3, at least 5 passport-sized photos. Number 4.
Yes. Would be your Korean style resume.
Korean style resume with picture attached. Number 5, your visa application form. And number 6, we'll say, is your health check.
Yes.
Okay, so if you would like more detail, we'll be creating a blog post about this, and again, listing everything that you need in more detail and with some helpful links if you can find it, and prices on average for each thing. because it can be a little bit costly. And it's about time now that schools and recruiters are looking for new teachers, so you should really be getting all your documents together.
Because unlike in the West, the new semester here starts around March.
Yes.
So they're trying to get teachers here as quickly as possible. So February is ideal for finding a job.
Okay, and then we will let you know in our next video how to go about looking for jobs. So stay tuned. Keep watching. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.